Look at the size of that head. I've shown you this before. Carpet python, female carpet pythons get this really big, mature head. It takes them a long time to get that. This could take 4 or 5 years before the head gets this thick. And the males don't get quite as thick, but you can see even the male head is thicker than like a juvenile form. What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily, and yes, it's night. But I did get video during the day, all throughout the day. My good friend Yoda from Yoda's Boa was here helping me clean today because Pablo, as you all know or might know, is on vacation. That's right, he gets a vacation. He's on a cruise, chilling out. And so I had Yoda, I met him at the gym again today, and he's gotten back full force working out. And he's like, Dave, you need any help? I said, absolutely, come on over. So we cleaned some boas today. We did a little filming. We cleaned some carpet pythons as well. So we filmed a little bit while we were doing it. It's hard to do multiple things, you know. When Pablo's not here, I have to devote a lot of my time to cleaning and organizing and doing all that cool stuff. So once again, I want to just thank my good friend Yoda from Yoda's Boa. Check him out on Facebook, Instagram. He's all over the place. And he'll be doing a competition come 2023. So look for him on a men's physique stage as well. Let's go and see what we did. We actually did a little monitor training today too, so I'm kind of excited to show you that. Stay tuned. All right, I figured I'd show you a little fish tank update. Tank was getting a little nasty, I don't know. I had to do a really nice, good cleaning on it today. Cleaned it, I scraped it, all the algae off, did a big water change, which means I basically just took about a third of the water out of the tank and I put fresh water back in. Maybe I didn't do it. I hadn't done it in like 2 weeks. So some of these discus and the angelfish get very temperamental. They don't like to deal with dirty water. They like clean water, and they seem to be doing much better now. I will say one thing though: my turtles have not been doing well, and I don't know. I thought maybe they weren't eating because of the breeding season, but none of them are eating except my one snake neck turtle. All the other ones are just hanging out outside here, and they're not even hanging out in the water, and they will not eat. I do not know what's wrong. The weather, I mean, the water quality is perfect. I've done a million water changes. I can't figure it out. I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't see anything. I don't see anything wrong with them. This is the only turtle that's eating right here. I've been taking him out and feeding him bloodworms. Can't figure it out. Any help? I'd love to hear your opinions. All right, here's a nice little pairing. This Scorius girl who did not go last year, I decided to put her in with my Hypo Labyrinth to produce some labby Scorius, hopefully. This male is a virgin, so he hasn't been a breeder yet, so I'm hoping he's old enough. Once again, if you remember from yesterday's video, or maybe 2 days ago, this is typical pre-breeding behavior. The male's kind of riding on top of the female. Hopefully in a couple weeks we'll see some locks and we'll get some action. Will he be old enough? He does have sperm plugs, but that doesn't mean that he's gonna make it happen. Let's hope. Here's my rattlesnake. Yes, I have an albino rattlesnake. Look at that. I don't know if this is if they mimic rattlesnakes. You see that little tail flittering? He was doing it really, really bad before, and it sounded just like a rattlesnake rattling. Pretty cool, huh? Who thought a corn snake would mimic a rattlesnake? But that's pretty, there he goes. There it is. All right, guys. I got my friend Yoda here, and we're just doing a little water monitor training. I opened the glass. He was leaning up against the glass, this guy, so I put my hand where the glass was as I slid the glass aside, and he just let me hold him a little bit. So little by little, I'm winning him over. That doesn't mean he can't get scared and run. I'm trying to like have positive interaction with him so that I could eventually, you know, be able to just put my hand in there, have him jump on my arm, and just take him out. Especially, look at him, he's getting a lot bigger than he was before. And, you know, we're just trying to have cool interaction. All right, I'm gonna try to like put him back now. Maybe I could, let's see if we can lift him up. Let's see if we take him out here, what he does. Okay. Oh, good tongue flicks. First time I've ever held him like this. he didn't want to just skedaddle. He's very like mellow right now. I don't know. Papa fed him three mice on Friday before he left, and I haven't fed him since then. Of course, that's a lot of mice for him. These guys are they're like eating machines. They will devour. I try to feed them like twice a week. I don't try to feed them more than that because I don't want to, get them fat or anything like that. But I think they're in that growth spurt now. It's like my kids. You can't feed them enough. They can't grow enough. He's definitely enjoying, interaction. I see tongue flicks. He's not puffing up his neck. He's not usually he'll whip his tail at me. Not doing that at all. He's kind of just chilling out. So this was our first really, really positive interaction. Look at that beautiful face. Those red eyes. He's just a real gorgeous looking creature. And we're, my friend Paul Miller, who you've met before, is more than probably in the next week or two going to bring over his Black Dragon water monitor that's full-grown size. That's going to be a handful though, because she's not trained, I should say, and we're going to have to work on training her. But I'm going to give that project to Yoda since he's got so much free time. I'm going to be doing his contest diet for competing. He's going to train the Black Water Monitor, right, Yoda?
I got you, big boy. I got you.
All right, let's put this little boy back here. Okay. Good boy. Okay, we're going to change his water.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Hey guys, we got some carpet pythons here that Yoda and I are cleaning today because Paul was on vacation. And I wanted to show you. See this female? This is a caramel double het moon glow, which would be albino axanthic. It's double het for. Look at the size of that head. I've shown you this before. Carpet python, female carpet pythons get this really big, mature head. It takes them a long time to get that. This could take 4 or 5 years before the head gets this thick. And the males don't get quite as thick, but you can see even the male head is thicker than like a juvenile form. And this is also a caramel double het moon glow. So hopefully we're gonna try to make some moon glows. We've bred them before. We've gotten snows, possible moon glow. Hopefully this year we'll get some more. She's big and she's a 17. She's produced 2 litters for me already. She usually goes pretty early in the season. So usually by March, we're getting eggs from her. So I got them paired up now. We just wanted to do a little cleaning. I always hate cleaning cages of breeding snakes, but there was some poops in there. It was kind of nasty. So I said, you know what, let's clean it. This will be the last time I probably clean it because I'm not feeding these guys at all at this point. And we'll let them spend 8 weeks together, and then we'll start putting some small meals in there, and hopefully she'll ovulate and then she'll lay some eggs for us. And once again, you can see they're both caramels. They were it almost looks like a hypomelanistic type of effect, and that's really in carpet pythons. The T positive or caramel albino gene it's really like, I think it's like a hypo gene, and because you do have an incomplete dominant form of it, and then you have the super form, which is the super caramel. And if you have a super caramel albino axanthic, that's a full moon or full moon glow. You get a white snake, and so that's what we're heading. That's what we're shooting for. So we're gonna put these guys back, let them try to do their thing, and we're just having to have a little fun. Carpets, I've noticed, when they're babies, they can be a little bit, they can be a little nasty, but when they get older like this, they become super, super mellow, and that's what we love about them. They don't bite, they don't really attack. Yes, you're a good girl, good girl. All right, we got a little Sanzinia volotini, Madagascar ground boa. I've shown this male to you many times now. Got them from Crutchfield. They're surprisingly very, very easy to hold. They don't bother anyone. They don't try to bite. They're really mellow. They're gorgeous, beautiful snakes. And these little boa guys have been really putting on a nice size. They've been eating really well. I still have them set up in a little hatchling rack with like a little perch in there, almost set up like a green tree python would be set up. And I got to tell you, I really love these guys. I'm super, super stoked about them, and hopefully I could breed these at some point in the future. Obviously, that's a bunch of years off, but I really, really like these. I like them so much, in fact, that I want to get more of them. That's how much I like them. I just love their pattern. It's crazy because I'm like a morph guy, and these don't even need a morph. They're so beautiful in and of themselves. Look at the colors and all the pattern, and just spectacular. Can't thank Tom Crutchfield. If I lived around the corner from Tom Crutchfield, I'm not that far from him, probably about 2.5 hours. I would be. He'd forget about it. I would have like I would clone everything that he's doing at his house, because he's doing it right. He's taught me a lot about reptiles. Good friend. Look at this awesome girl. You never guess in a million years what this is. This is a hurricane, spider, fire, pastel, Mario. What a combination, right? I mean, really, really nice. Look at the colors in this thing. Mario really thickens those spider lines or spider webs. Fire, pastel, and spider always worked. I thought always worked really well together, because you get a lot of this white, clean white in there. Just really interesting looking snake. I'm kind of interested to really see where I can go with this Mario project that I'm in. And this female I produced last year, about 1.5 years ago now. She's not going to breed this year. She'll breed next year probably, but really like her. Really liking her a lot. Little night video of the angulated tree boas. It seem like they're out at night, that's for sure. I just caught this one drinking a little water. They're all kind of like sleeping during the night, or during the day, I should say. And at night, they're out. They're out on the prowl for some water or whatever they're gonna get. Maybe some breeding action. And I just thought that was kind of cool. I noticed the Boland's python also was out at night, which I didn't know they went out at night either. So he's out playing a little bit. What about the diamond? Diamond python's asleep. Doesn't want any part of this. Green trees, pretty much same place they were this morning. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. Hope you liked today's video. As you can see, my water monitor is getting better and better. We're starting to hold at least one of them. The other one I can kind of touch and I'm making contact with, but she's still not coming out to the forefront and visiting us at the glass yet. And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm really waiting for the day that they both kind of just crawl right onto my arm and I can take them out. And then they won't want to go back in. Right now they enjoy the cage more than they enjoy me, but little by little, I'm breaking them little by little. I see the tongue flicking me now, which is, tasting my scent, and that's going to get them used to me. And yeah, they're like stubborn kids, and I have some stubborn kids myself, so I have some experience with that. Once again, hope you liked the video. If you're enjoying all this content, please hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, hit that like button. I'll see you back tomorrow morning.